Jiri Prochazka open to middleweight move. Only after regaining UFC light heavyweight title, Jiri Prochazka is keeping his options open, but option number 1 remains becoming light heavyweight champion again. The Czech star held on to his top UFC ranking at 205 pounds this past October with a dramatic third-round knockout of Khalil Rountree at UFC 320. It was the second straight win for Prochazka and his 6th in 8 UFC appearances, with his only losses coming at the hands of rival Alex Pereira. Poatan has mentioned moving up to heavyweight for a super fight with Jon Jones, which would clear the path for Prochazka to likely be booked as one half of a vacant light heavyweight title fight, but it's also possible Pereira stays put to defend his championship, and that could keep Prochazka out of the equation for now unless the matchmakers want a trilogy bout. In an interview with Michael Bisping, Prochazka was asked if he would consider a drop down to 185 pounds rather than wait for Pereira's decision, and he maintained he'd like to become a two-time champion in his division first. For this question about middleweight, I will go there, but I will go there if I will win the title fight in light heavyweight, Prochazka said. That's the point, and that's why I'm speaking about that. Why I want to really bring the belt back to Czech Republic. Prochazka first became UFC champion at 205 pounds when he submitted Glover Teixeira in the 5th round of an instant classic title fight at UFC 275. However, shortly after, he chose to relinquish the title due to injury, and when the chance came to capture the vacant belt at UFC 295, Pereira was there to stop him. He lost a title fight to Pereira again at UFC 303 and has rebounded with wins over Rountree and Jamahal Hill. Against Rountree, it looked like the door was about to be shut on Prochazka's title hopes, but he authored a stunning comeback to finish Rountree in the 3rd round. Prochazka isn't planning to cut more weight anytime soon, but that doesn't mean there aren't other changes he can make to alter his destiny, especially if he fights Pereira again. "I'm working with that all my life," Prochazka said of his slow starts. "All my life. And many times I learned that I need to start a little bit earlier to have maybe more energetic preparation before the fight with the coaches, but there is nothing realer than the fight itself. So I just need a really dangerous challenge face to face and all the prizes that I really want to take, and then every time I will start in full power. Whether he ever makes a move to middleweight is still to be determined, but Prochazka is adamant that if it happens, it will be after he makes one last run at 205 pounds. And even if Pereira is gone to heavyweight, the goal remains the same. Like I said after my fight, and I don't want to change my attitude," Prochazka said. "After week, after week, after week, all the time, keeping the same. So for me, right now, I want to fight with Alex Pereira, 3rd fight. That's all, that's my opinion. Everybody talks about him and Jones. If that will be the plan or next fight, I wish him the best or let the better win. So next move, I want to fight for the title. And for me, it doesn't matter who the opponent."